Hello, dear student. Welcome back. You are here with me again with new topic. And so, a topic is a poem, "The Laburnum Top," written by Ted Hughes. Ted Hughes was basically a British writer, and he had authored many books in his life, and he had won many, major awards in his life also. He was born in 1930 and died in 1998. He received his higher education in Pembroke College, University of Cambridge. As far as concerned about this poem, and this is really very interesting poem and very beautiful poem, and here in this poem he has related human life with it, the laburnum tree or top. We are today talking about the laburnum tree and the laburnum top, how and what happened and why he compare it. Actually, laburnum top and the goldfinch has symbolizes and associated here with the life of human being and its fluctuations. That there are the different kinds of happiness and suffering there in human life. Is the same here with this. All the human life is full of joy, and if you think that is of a dull, it depends upon the people how you take your life and how you want to live your life, like the dull one and all the happy one. So here you would see when goldfinch arrived at the laburnum top, it brought life to it. It transformed it, and it comes like a life in it. And as soon as the young one of goldfinch saw her, they start chirping. Okay, they stoked it full, and the flirts out at the end of the branch of that tree. Okay, they stalked it, and they float it like the machine also. And the machine here is, what is the machine? Which produce some energy. And then what is the engine here? Engine also he is using here to the goldfinch. And what is the engine here? Engine is that the part of motor which bring energy also to any kind of motors. So here she is comparing with the engine, that how they bring life to the trees. And after the flowing, and having been flown away from this tree, it again becomes still and silent, have nothing to the say lifelike things. So it's all up to human being that how you want to make it. It's our human attitude. Do you want to make a life worth living, meaningful, or want to make a dull one? So now, as far as concerned about this poem, this is really very interesting and a very short one, not a very big one. So let's start from here. The laburnum top is silent, quite still. In the afternoon, yellow September sunlight, few yellowing leaves, all its seeds fallen. September. This is the month of September. Month is September, comes and falls in the autumn seasons, and the sun in the afternoon of September is so sunny, very shiny, very hot. And here he is saying that the few yellow eggs, when did it turn yellow? Kabhi yellow hota hai in the autumn seasons, and when it ripe, when a seed ripe in this season of autumns. So he described here the shiny afternoon of September of autumn season, where leaves which was green in spring season, summer season, turn into yellow in autumn season, in the month of September's. And as he is talking about the afternoon of September's sun, the leaves have already turned yellow and slightly to fell down, and all his seed is almost fell. Till the goldfinch comes with a twitching chirrup, a suddenness, a startlement at branch end. Then sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt she enters the thickness. Very important line here is till the goldfinch comes, as she was not here in this tree. So it was very still and silence at the laburnum top at the afternoon of September's. Yellow was turned, the leaves had already turned yellow and seed had already fell down. So here he said that till the goldfinch arrives and comes with a teaching cherub. As soon as she come to the laburnum top, it brought life to it. It makes some suddenness and startlement and produce some amazement, and then she come at the end of the branch, and then sleek as a lizard, then like a lizard she, who is known for her alertness, who is known for her awareness, and known for her swiftness and fastness, abruptness, hear me, she enter into the thickness. Thickness here is this is the part of tree where she had a nest, and in that nest had some young ones of goldfinch. She entered into the thickness so cleverly that other predator could not see them. Okay? She entered in the thickness. थिकनेस ये कौन सी थी, क्योंकि वहां पर उसका एक घोंसला था, उस घोंसले में उसके बच्चे थे और वो बड़े ही चुपके से उसमें जाती है. एंड एज सून एज अ मशीन स्टार्ट अप ऑफ चिटरिंग, दिस इज वेरी सिंबॉलिक हियर. As soon as she entered into the thickness, as soon as she entered into the nest, her young one, machine here, okay, machine is the young one of goldfinch. उसके young one जो goldfinch के जो बच्चे थे, they start chittering, having been there. The young one of goldfinch start chittering, chirping, and with that chirpings, the tremor of wings and their trembling, उनके जो कपाते हुए पंख है, and the trailings, the whole tree tremble and thrill because of their trembling, because of their chirping, and the whole tree becomes tremble and thrill. पूरी तरह से वो कांप जाता है, भड़क जाता है. And it is the engine of our family. The goldfinch is considered the engine of our family. How engine? Engine because she feed the young one, and after feeding them, after having been fed the young one of goldfinch, she give the energy to stoke it full. Stoke it full here means she let them make high sound, chittering, chirping. वो करने देती है उनको, fully उसको भड़का देती है, and full because she had given them energy to stoke it full and float out to a branch. And after feeding those young ones, she come out of at the end of the branch, where showing her barred face identity mask, where she showed her barred face for which she is known, जिसके लिए वो जानी जाती थी, barred face identity mask, which is actually. Then she launches, then with airy delicate whistle chirp whispering, she launches away toward the infinite, and the laburnum subsides to empty. Then with miraculously, very strangely, in an unusual way, she with the chirping sound make a big flight, and flight for the unknown world, flight for the infinite skies. And having flown from there, they left nothing. The light that has, when they're in the laburnum, it again becomes as it was before the arrival of goldfinch. Here means it becomes silent and still. This was your poem. All right. This is really very beautiful poem, and really it has some meaning in it. Like as Ted Hughes said that it is associated with the human life. It gives something to us. A laburnum top was like other trees, quite still, and it has no life at all. But as soon as the goldfinch came and arrived in the tree, it makes some other the suddenness, and it brings some amazement and some the life to it. And then, like a lizard, she move here and there in the tree, and as soon as she was noticed by her young one, who were there in secret nest that she had made to her young one, they started chittering, chirping. She gave them energy, she feed them, and having been fed them, they stoke it full, because she gave them energy to stoke it full, and they start their मशीन. एक्चुअली उन्होंने अपनी मशीन चलानी शुरू कर दी थी, है ना. मशीन, दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ मशीन. कौन सी, किस तरह की मशीन थी? एज शी हैड फेड देम, शी गिव देम एनर्जी, शी गिव देम, गोल्डफिश गिव देम एनर्जी टू chittering, and as they started their chittering and chirping, they start like a machine, they run like a machine. Okay, but as soon as, after feeding them, as soon as the flown away from the tree, it becomes silent and still again. The same here in the human life. When we have a time where we should take joy of everything. It is all up to us, what kind of life we want to live. We want to have with the pleasures, with the happiness, and want to take the joy of every minute and every seconds, or we want to live the life that as it is, जैसी है वैसी ही ठीक है. So it's up to all human beings. So here are some very important thing to note down. It is literary devices. Although we have some literary device in this poem. The first one is simile. Simile is a figure of speech in which we make two contradictory statement. We make comparison between the two statements with the help of as and like. So हमारे पास पहली simile है यहाँ पे. She sleek as lizard. Sleek as lizard. Actually she is not lizard. Actually as lizard की तरह, छिपकली की तरह है. तो so she has been compared here with the, उसको lizard यहाँ बना दिया कि वो भी ऐसी है, abrupt है, चुस्त है, दुरुस्त है, smart है in his actions, swift है. So next one is here we have metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of speech in which we make comparison, we make two contradictory statement without using as and like. इसमें एज और ये नहीं करते हम कि ही इज लाइक दिस, ही इज लाइक दैट, एंड ही इज एज. सो वी विल से डायरेक्टली जिसको हमने कहना है उसको वो बना देंगे. लाइक इंजन ऑफ आवर फैमिली. गोल्डफिंच को हमने यहाँ इंजन बनाया है, इंजन ऑफ आवर फैमिली, ऑल्दो शी इज नॉट इंजन. वो इंजन तो नहीं है. पहले में क्या था? लाइक लीजर्ड, वो लीजर्ड की तरह है. हेयर इंजन है, वो फैमिली है, इंजन है. And next, machine. Machine here refer to the young one, young one, or nest with chicks, or a brood of birds. Birds chicks बोलेंगे. जो छोटे जो बच्चे थे, ये था एक तरह का वो जो छोटा घोंसला बना हुआ था पेड़ के अंदर, जहाँ से वो क्या करते हैं, दे स्टार्ट ट्रिंग, जो उनके विंग्स ट्रिल करते हैं, ट्रैम्बल करते हैं, एंड दे स्टार्ट देयर चिटरिंग, चर्पिंग ऑल्सो. दे स्टार्टेड एज दे सॉ द मदर, जैसे उन्होंने अपनी माँ को देखा था, दे स्टार्ट देयर मशीन की, वो अपना वो सारा शुरू. यहाँ पे एक तरह से इस घोंसले के लिए, घोंसले में बैठे हुए जो वो छोटे बच्चे थे, उसके बर्ड्स थे, उनके लिए यहाँ मशीन बोला गया है. That is metaphor. Next one is alliteration. Alliteration is a figure of speech in which we make continuous or repeating consonant sound. So we have many consonant repetition here in this the poem. Like we have जैसे क्या चीज़ें हैं हमारे पास, a suddenness, a startlement, September sunlight also is here with us, and then you have alert and abrupt, tree tremble, and trill. These are the repetition of T here, repetition of A here, repetition of the S here is continuous. So repetition of the consonant sound is called like alliterations होता है. The next one is onomatopoeia. This is the figure of speech in which a word is framed from a sound similar, जिसकी sound ना लगभग similar से निकलती हो. This is the kind of like we have twitching, chirp, then we have chittering, trillings, and whistle, chirp. This is onomatopoeia. This is a kind of sound जो लगभग कैसे साउंड कर रहा है, सिमिलर सा साउंड करता हो. एंड देन वी हैव ट्रांसफर्ड एपिथेट. ट्रांसफर एपिथेट इज ए फिगर ऑफ स्पीच, ओके, इन विच one description which refer to a character and event but is used to describe different character and event या situation. ये किस तरह का एक एपिथेट होता है कि वो एक ऐसी सिचुएशंस के बारे में, घटना के बारे में कुछ बताता है, बट गिव इट्स मीनिंग एंड बट इट डिस्क्राइब डिफरेंट सिचुएशन एंड डिफरेंट मीनिंग. उसका मीनिंग कुछ और ही दे देता है. लाइक वी हैव एग्जांपल हर बार्ड फेस. आइडेंटिटी मास्क इज एग्जांपल ऑफ ट्रांसफर एपिथेट. हाउ इट इज the C. We have the flower of the laburnum tree. The flower of the laburnum tree falls like bar. Bar की तरह वो क्या एक तरह से गिर रहे हैं. And when the word sits behind the flower, the shadow of the flowers on the face looks. तो वो shadow जो flower जो ऊपर से गिर रहा है और उसकी shadow क्या कहते हैं? Shadow of the flowers are on the face looks like she is wearing and wore a mask that has war on it. This is transfer epithet. बोलता कुछ है मतलब कुछ और जैसा निकल जाता है. And that's it. That was your point. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Thank you and have a nice